All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing a very, very fun video today. We're going to be talking and ranking the traits that women find most attractive. All right, guys. This is actually going to be a really fun video because there are some traits that appear to not be attractive to women, but that are, but also some traits that appear to be attractive to women, but in reality is repulsive as hell. All right. So we're gonna be going over them, and I think you guys are gonna learn a lot from this, man, because it's gonna be fun. All right. So let's begin this, okay? First, all right. So let's begin this. So we have all of these, and we're gonna try to rank them. And so let's start off with having a pet. Having a pet is more so of a trust builder, right? If you're somebody that looks intimidating and they see you with a golden retriever, you're not intimidated no more. All right. Now, if you have a pit bull or a fucking any other dog that's dangerous, but having a pet will make you super attractive. It'll give you the trust factor. It'll give you the factor that you're somebody who's trustworthy. So we're gonna go with A tier because women. It's important for women to trust you, right? So yeah, having a pet is all about the trust factor. And when it comes to women, a woman needs to trust you. In fact, it's funny. Like, I wish I could see the studies of. Let me see if there's actually a study about that. If approaching with dog makes you more attractive, let's find out. I think it does actually. I think it really does. Yes, approaching someone with a dog can generally make you appear more attractive, as studies have shown that the presence of a dog can make people seem more approachable, friendly, caring. So if you're gonna kidnap someone, make sure to have a golden retriever. Holy shit! You imagine getting kidnapped and the golden retriever is used to fool you? That's wild as shit. Seeing someone with a dog often triggers positive associations like warmth, responsibility, and nurturing nature, which are desirable traits in yeah. So yeah, that a dog is the number one thing you want to have, okay? Not the number one thing, but it's pretty easy to get women to trust you because a lot of it is really just trust. All right, so let's talk about it. Artistic skills. You see, art with art, it's not about whether or not you're good at something. It's whether or not people give a fuck that you're good at something. And then the other thing is that whether or not how passionate you are. So with artistic skills, it's kind of tricky because no girls don't just come up to you and be like, "Oh my god, you can paint. Here's my number." They don't do that. What it does is that it adds to your character. So if you're already attractive and you have artistic skills, it adds to it, right? But if you're like a 300-pound gorilla and you have artistic skills, it may not add much unless you're ugly or you have artistic skills and other people around you value it. In other words, if you could be an ugly motherfucker, but if nobody around you could paint and you can, then that's actually a plus, right? But if everyone around you can paint and you also paint, it doesn't help. So artistic skills are best, and it adds to you when it's an auxiliary skill on top of what you already know. Like it's almost like a extra. Or your artistic skills can be something that gives you fame, right? So it's one of the two. Okay. So I'm gonna give artistic skills a B tier because I think having a pet gives you more benefits than having an art skill. The next one is a sense of humor. Look, people, sense of humor is tricky, man, because it's weird. I don't know. Like, sense of humor can make you look like a goofball. It really does depend on your sense of humor. It helps to be funny if you live in the hood. It helps to be funny around other dudes. But for women, I just, sense of humor only helps if she knows you for a long time. Like, I've never met a woman say, "Oh my God, he's ugly, but he's funny." And I met him one time. No, like, for sense of humor to really help you with women, they have to be around you a lot. So because of that sense of humor, you don't have to be funny to get women, man. This is the thing. Sense of humor is only funny when they like you. Like when a woman likes you, all of a sudden you become funny. But when a woman doesn't like you, you're not that funny. It's in reality, the reason why women say I like guys that are funny is because of what they don't notice is that when they like a guy, they laugh more. So it's not really that he's saying a funny joke, because I've heard a lot of dudes that are not funny and women laugh. What's really happening here is that the woman laughs because of his value. Like they react to your value, your sense of humor is really a byproduct of the fact that she likes you. So I'm gonna go with sense of humor being C tier. I know it seems like it does matter, but really, it's really they find you funny because she likes you, not she likes you because you're funny. All right. So all the comedians out there, unless you're a comedian, then now you got the fame. You know what I mean? All right. So let's keep going. The next one is an attractive face. People, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is S tier. I'm sorry. Like a woman has to find you attractive. All right. And honestly, I'm gonna put. I forgot to put this one age because age matters. So attractive face is S tier. Um, if you're ugly, that's problematic. And if you're ugly, then you gotta integrate a few more S tier traits for women to get over your ugliness because it's true. Like, so let's talk about this. So toughness depends, right? Because toughness really does depend on context. Because if you're tough and you live in the hood, that's actually beneficial because women feel naturally insecure in the hood or in dangerous situations. So if you live in a dangerous area, then toughness is attractive. But if you live in fucking Whiteville, then toughness is unattractive. In fact, toughness is different in Whiteville. Toughness could be completely different. It could be that you're gritty, you look for business, that you're a business person. Toughness depends on context. So because of that, I'm gonna put toughness in A tier. Yeah, A tier because it doesn't overcome an ugly face, but toughness can get a woman attracted to you because you bring some form of security. All right, so let's see. Next one. Being an athlete, that's A tier. S tier. I don't give a fuck. If you're an athlete, naturally you're more attractive. You have good BMI. I'm telling you, if you're an athlete, unless you're a fucking sumo wrestler, if you're an athlete, your face is just naturally more attractive. It just is. All right. So, the next one would be good relations with family. Now, this does depend on the type of woman you want. If you're looking for, if a girl wants a long term relationship and she's healthy, she's gonna look for a guy with a healthy relationship. But I've never heard a woman say, "Oh my God, he's so cute," and well, they did say he has a good family, but they usually say, "Oh my God, he's so cute and he has a good family." So we're putting this in C tier, people. It's actually D tier. Even though a good family is important for your mental health, when it comes to women superficially liking you, that is not going to help. I mean, unless she's looking for marriage, she's Muslim, she comes from a family that needs you to have a good family, that shit don't work around here. Other things respected by men, that's S tier. S tier. When other men respect you, that's S tier. It's one of those things that when a woman sees other men respecting you, evolutionarily, a woman will be attracted to you simply because she's safe around you. If other men respect you, that means they're going to respect her. That means they're going to respect their kids. It's almost like in the Goodfellas. Remember the Goodfellas, the movie where he started off walking with his girl, and all the guys were like fucking like literally sucking his dick, right? And she was like, "Oh my God, he's so cool. Every guy respects him." That's really powerful. In fact, pre-selected by other women, Lord have mercy. This is another S tier, people. When other women see that other women want you, you gotta understand, attraction is a social factor. It's contagious. It's contagious. When other people see that other people like you, they'll be attracted to you. So these are the ones that I think are really powerful. Okay, next one. Fame. S tier. Now be careful with fame, okay? Because you're gonna get a lot of gold diggers. Fame is one of those S tier traits that really comes with a lot of negative. Being attractive doesn't come with that many negative. Fame comes with people who are trying to get close to you just to hurt you. So you got to be careful with this one. Even though fame, in my opinion, is the most powerful attraction trigger in a woman, the problem is that a woman will confuse a short term, like you might confuse a woman who just want to fuck you because you're famous, and confuse her with someone who actually likes you for you. You know, at least when you're attractive, at least a woman can like you for you. Like you're attractive. It's something that's part of you. Fame is an abstract thing, and you know it's a little tricky when you have that. All right, next one is emotional intelligence. I think this is A tier. A tier to the max. You don't need emotional intelligence for you to get yourself a girl. You need it to keep her, but A tier because if you are emotionally intelligent, what you know what? Fuck yeah, A tier because if you're emotionally intelligent, you know how to handle failure. You know you don't take things personal. I mean, you don't go creep mode on the woman. Emotional intelligence to me as a guy is, in fact, this is what women complain about. You remember the movie where I forgot the anyways, they were arguing about him. She was like, I want you to want to clean the dishes. And he couldn't understand why she wanted him to clean it. He was like, what do you mean? Why would I want to clean the dishes? That's horrible. You get what I mean? And so because of that, it's a lot of women are frustrated when it comes to long-term relationships with men because of lack of emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is A tier, and if you want to develop it, meditate. Muscular body. Muscular body is B tier. It's almost like art skills, having art skills. A woman is not going to bang you because of your art skills, right? But if it's on top of other attractive traits, it helps. A muscular body, come on, man. We've seen loser dudes who are muscular as fuck. They look like their ears is growing, like their ear, like they're growing muscles out the ear, right? But a muscular body gives you, like for example, like if you're a guy, same body type, you're skinny and then you get big. When you're skinny, you could be a 7. If you get big, you could be a 7.5. Like it boosts you up like point 0.5, in my opinion, right? So it's actually something you want to do. Because at the end of the day, especially the muscles that are certain muscles, for example, the neck muscles, your shoulder muscles, back muscles, and leg muscles. Those are the muscles you want to develop, right? Especially your neck muscles. If you notice a guy, same guy, make his neck smaller, make his neck thicker, and you'll notice it's a big, big difference. Okay. All right. Next one. Honesty. Even though women find that attractive, that's more for long-term relationships. It's better. It's more suitable for long-term relationships. Honesty. But you know what, man? If you're not an honest person, you're a shitty human being. So let's put this in fucking S tier. I don't give a fuck. Like if you're not an honest person, you're a shitty human. Next person is loyalty. We all seen women be attracted to guys that are not loyal. In fact, some women are attracted to Machiavellian traits. But because we don't want shitty people, I'm gonna put this in A tier. People, I'm only look. If I'm being realistic, you don't need honesty to attract a woman. You don't. Okay, let's just keep it real. You don't need honesty. But because I don't want to create shitty human beings, if I was honest, I would put honesty in C tier. And you know what? Fuck it. We put in this in C tier. We put honesty in C tier because I'm like, even though a woman will break up with you because you're unattractive, unfortunately, lying to women has worked for millions of years. Guys that lie the best tend to get the best women. In fact, they show that a guy has the ability to lie, meaning his biomarkers, he doesn't fidget, you know how people lie, some people are bad liars. Studies show that guys are better liars than women. Like they're able to lie with a straight face. But women are really good at detecting lies. So evolutionarily, there's like an arms race between lying and lie detectors. And so because of that, lying, if you're an honest man to a woman, you might lose out on some women. So you know what, people? I'm sorry, but we're moving honesty to D tier. Like, we're not talking about how to be a good man here, people. We're just talking about what women find attractive. It's kind of crazy, right? Sense of humor. We already talked about that. Being a nice guy, being nice. It really does. I'm sorry, we're putting this D tier. Empathy, D tier. Having game, C tier. Again, anything that's verbal, anything that's like verbal, sense of humor, I put C tier, people. Women, yeah, your mouth could talk your way out of poom poom, but it's like game helps, but not as much as guys think. They're just being sold a product. I'm being honest with you. What helps better than game is creating a social circle. Next one is insecurely attached. Women don't like that. Women find that unattractive because you get really needy. Integrated shadow. I will put integrated shadow fucking A tier. When you're someone where a woman can sense there's like something evil inside of you, where a woman can sense there's like a darkness to you a little bit, women find that attractive. As long as you don't walk around with your dark side, when they know that you're a player, you're honest about it, when they know that you have a tough time committing, some women find that attractive. When you have a dark sense of humor, some women find that attractive. Next one is money. I'll go with money A tier. Even though I don't go C to S tier, I go with A tier because money can make you look insecure. It does. I mean, but money can buy influence. But it's not the all end all be all, because I've seen guys with money that are lonely. The reason why is because if you have money, a lot of guys will resort to paying for poom poom, OnlyFans, prostitution, like all of these things. If you have money and you're a loser, a lot of guys will get addicted to that. I've known OnlyFans girls, man. I've known them. They tell me shit, people. I've known them. I've known a lot of them. They tell me shit. Next one is confidence. Look, it's hard to say what confidence is, but I put confidence at A tier. It's not all, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's A tier. Next one is integrated femininity. A guy who knows how to integrate his feminine side is irresistible to women. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Irresistible. You're seeing all those goofy ass rappers like Drake or Harry Styles that have a feminine side. Don't you notice a lot of women follow them? Prince, Michael Jackson, David Bowie. The androgyny, the integrated feminine, is highly attractive. Now, I'm gonna put it B tier because it's not the end all be all, but it is a good addition that creates a better impression. Next one is your age, guys. Your age matters. I don't give a fuck, man. If you're an old fuck, then you better have some S tier type of shit. Age matters, but not as much with guys. So I'm gonna put age B tier because yes, it matters, but for women, it's a little bit different. We'll remove this one. Good with children. We're gonna put this C tier. Cool social media, C tier, and kindness. If you're on a date and you're rude to the waitress, you're gonna be fucked. So we're gonna put this A tier. And this is it, people. These are the traits that women find attractive. Some more than other, but if you have fame, pre-selected by women, respected by other men, an athlete, and an attractive face, you're good. If you have empathy, being nice, honesty, good relationship with your family, that only means you're a good son. All right. Women are not gonna find you attractive. You gotta have one of these S tier. Or some of this. But if you only have this, you're going to struggle, all right? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section and which other video I should make next. Take care.